Hi again, my name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today we're doing a haul video on more stuff from our Connecticut trip. I'm down to, you guys can't see it, well yeah you can, this tall garbage bag full of plush, a small bag, and I still have some of these. So something's musical in here. And then we'll be off to the St. Louis bins bags, which there's not a whole lot, so I don't even know if we'll make it with everything that I have till we go back to Missouri in December. So
you're saying we might need to have another trip?
We might have to do another trip before then.
Oh,
Well, I thought about going to the beach, right, Shannon? Going to the beach in October, so that'll be a good time to stash a bunch of stuff for the rest of the quarter. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Look, another bag right here, $3.99. If you're new to my channel, we went to the Red, White, and Blue thrift store in Waterbury, Connecticut, and I bought a bunch of these. Looking through here, this intrigues me. I don't know what it is. Just very nice coloring, but the big thing that I wanted out of here, oops, is right here. Look, it's got an Eden tag. You guys can't see it. And, oops, that way. An Eden paper tag. And it says 1977 on it. So, something Eden. You know I'm going to pick it up.
and while she's opening that, don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment down there to make the algorithm happy.
Yes, yes, yes. Even if it's an emoji. All right, I'm grabbing this thing first. Oh. What is that sound? Wah, wah, wah. Just say no. This is a Wormies. I just don't do them. It'll go in my donate bag.
Why no Wormies?
They're full of a smelly thing like lavender or something, and I just don't want to deal with them. Plus, you can't wash these.
What about Scentsy?
Scentsies can get washed. You just don't wash the scent pack. So, yeah.
Oh, and this you can't take the scent pack out of.
No, the whole thing is that. All right. Very cute dog. It is Hallmark. It's a dog. It's probably going to be bread and butter, but recently I sold a Hallmark dog for more than bread and butter. So, there's always a chance that this could be worth something more. How cute. Oh, Habba. I love the face. Let's see. Habba. Made in Germany. I'm hoping $12 to $15 for her. She's in really nice condition. Don't know the brand. Just not calling me. But I will Google lens them just in case the two of them together might be worth, bread and butter. It is cute. It definitely needs a bath. Look at that. Dandy. It's got some smooch from the bins on it. I really like that. At first I was thinking it was just not something I wasn't planning on keeping, but now that I see the face, I really like that. It's probably still only going to be bread and butter. Oop, another dandy. Let's see. Very cute. They were trying to sell it for $2.99. Yeah, it's this right here. The elastic bands are totally disintegrated. Hopefully still $8 to $12 for it. No Beanie Boos. Since this is football, right?
Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, since it's football season, I'll probably still list it, but it's going to be bread and butter.
Speaking of football season, some of my favorite teams won this past weekend. Of course, this is the weekend that they usually play, I won't call them high school football teams, but the very small colleges for their practice warm-up games, and they win by 50 to nothing or 70 to 10 or something like that. So, but we'll go down the sports path for a second. Why would a small school want to do that? because they frequently get paid, depending on who they're playing, $500,000 or $1 million or something to play that game. They're going to go in, they're going to take the big loss, but their program is going to make a ton of money on that one game.
Yep.
As playing a warm-up game for somebody else. And every now and then you get like Appalachian State takes down number 5 or 6 Michigan or whatever in one of those games, which is glorious. That happened many years ago, but it's always fun to see that happen, unless it's your team that it's happening to.
Of course, they just get walloped. This set looks Tennessee orange, but it just says Ideal Toys Direct. I'll Google Lens it. Probably bread and butter. If not, just go into the donate bag.
You sure that's Tennessee orange and not Clemson orange?
Oh, it could be, but it's not either, because there's no football stuff on it. Somebody's knitted, crocheted this, but no, it'll go in my donate. Same as this, just no tags, just kind of blah. Oh, here it is. It was a koala. That's what's playing the music too. Look, it's a wind up. Waggy musical. Eden. That's an added benefit, which I think could potentially raise the price some, that it has its paper tag. I don't know. No clue, but it's definitely the vintage Eden. Right there. Eden. I'm hoping 15 plus for it. Hopefully plus. This is Lindsay. I have found a few things. Wait, is it Lindsay? No. It's We Believe. We Believers. 2016. It seems to have a battery pack inside of it. It's probably going to be bread and butter. Oh, I've got another one of these wrist huggers. This one is a Walgreens. I'll probably list it most of the time, they're $6 or $8 or so. Somebody may, because it's Walgreens, somebody may be looking for that. Build-A-Bear. I will probably clean the shirt and donate the dog. They just don't sell well for me, and they sit forever. They're larger plush. They take up space in a basket that something better could be in. So that's my thoughts on the Build-A-Bears for the most part.
So this bag is either from Hamden, Connecticut bins, Pittsburgh bins, or the Morgantown, West Virginia bins.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because this right here, possibly I could have remembered, but I'm not. They're all a blur. They're all a blur, because they were within a few days of each other also. All right, a few things. Love the vintage Care Bears. It needs a bath, and the bad thing about that is a lot of times it wears the lettering off of the hearts, and this tag tends to fade when you wash them. But yeah, it needs some help. A lot of times these are like $10, $15, unless it's one of the cousins, or there's a couple of exceptions that are higher dollar. Garanimals. Love picking up most things Garanimals. There are a few of these smaller ones that are worth quite a bit. I'm not remembering which one. But I'm hoping at least like $12 plus for it. Of course, I'm going to pick up Winnie the Pooh stuff. Most of these are bread and butter. If I've got another bean bag one listed, either Piglet or Pooh or Tigger, I may just go ahead and make a lot of them. There's no tag, so I'm going to have to figure out who the manufacturer is. It kind of gives me Carter's vibes, but I don't know. And if I can't figure out exactly who it is, I probably won't list it, because, I've had that issue with the tea turtles that were taken down. So cat, it is Toys R Us. I'm trying to see if there's a date. Not seeing one right off the bat. I'm hoping $15, $20 for it. It needs a bath though. they're missing their little sacks that they're in. They're called couch potatoes. I want to say they're from like the 70s, maybe 80s. I could be totally wrong. Let me see. Yep, 80s. Couch potatoes, Robert Armstrong. I think in the private pick estate sale we went to one time, I actually had one of these in its original box. I don't know if I've sold it or not. They're probably going to be like $8 to $10 each. But since they're the man and the woman, I'll go ahead and probably list them for like $20, $25 and see what happens. I've never seen one of these before. I mean, I've seen the pound puppies. The 18-inch. Added bonus, it has its leather collar, which oftentimes is missing. And look, this one's in really nice condition. But look, it says pedigree pup on it. It fits. I'm assuming it's just some of the clothing that went to pound puppies.
Pedigree's dog food.
Yeah, so I don't know. The dog itself needs a bath. I won't wash this. I have a feeling if I wash this, it's like it would come off. It would fade off. And I'll take the collar off also so that it doesn't fade. But it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad to get cleaned. The problem again is this type of tag is going to fade when I wash it. I've not had this before. I remember reading this book, The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. It is Cole's Cares. Probably going to be bread and butter. Couple of loveys here. Oh, three. 3 in a row. Nope. Yeah. Minnie Mouse. I don't know. Some Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse loveys do quite well. They're just harder to find. This one says Lambs and Ivy. Probably bread and butter. And then this one. Look, he's got a football. Perfect timing. It says baby starters. You know, I'm hoping $10, $12 for it. This one intrigues me. It needs a bath. But it says Little Naughties by Lamaze. Naughties spelt that way, not like naughty. Like Robert. Oh, 1997, so it is vintage. I don't know. I'm hoping $15, $20 for it. You know, there was a time when they were, you know, a lot of baby toys were in these checked stuff in the primary colors. I remember that from when my kids were little. Yeah. Just let me show the stammering. All right. Robert. Okay.
So I looked up
the jacket.
I started looking all this up, and I found one of the little jacket thingies. Mm-hmm. And the title is Tootsie Pooch Stop Pound Puppy Scooby-Doo Winkles Pedigree Pup Jacket.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that they know exactly what it is either, but they threw some words in there to get it sold.
Anybody else seen that before? Courtney, have you seen anything like that before? Look how cute. I love this. It says, oh, Frigidaire. Look, it's advertising bear. You know. Yep, custom designed for Frigidaire. Look. I don't know. I'm hoping 30 plus. His face is a little. I'm going to have to like squeeze him and get his face to be less smushed. I don't know. My gut says I want to list. My instant thought, $49.95, but we'll see. Watch me have the want and it'll be $15.
So I went into their description and they said Tootsie Pooch Stop The Tootsie line offered a variety of outfits to fit different lines. Tootsie Pooch Stop Fashions, designed for Pound Puppies, Scooby-Doo, and Winkles lines, pedigree pup jacket. So maybe that they had the word Tootsie. Maybe that was a company that made
Tootsie. I've had Tootsie doll clothes before, I think, but I don't remember it being like for stuffed animals. Don't know. Anytime I find him, I pick him up right there. That tells you he is Wishbone, $19.99. If I had a lot, I would add him to it, but I don't think I do because I don't find him very often anymore. But he's probably bread and butter. but it tends to sell very well for me. Look how cute. I know I've said this in a recent haul video. I need to stop buying Dubbo. He just doesn't sell very well, but look how cute he is. He just doesn't sell very well. Bread and butter. I thought I had another one of these, and I might. It says Debbie Mum. It's got its original tag here, but it has been written on. Very cute. I like vintage stockings. A lot of times, you know, about 10 bucks or so, depending on what's on them. Could be a little more. I picked this up. It is not vintage. It's one of the reproductions. Because I have mine up there. Right there. That is the vintage one. I've got a couple of tapes for it. I'm still hoping I can list this with these two for maybe 10 bucks or so. I don't know how he's going to do in wash. But Snoopy, he's applause. Trying to see if I see a date. It says 1968, but I think that's just a copyright date.
That's a good year.
Oh, yeah. Probably still only going to be like $10 to $15 if I get him cleaned up. I need to make a video here. Probably my next video. I bought 4 huge totes of vintage Snoopy.
I thought you said it was 5.
Oh, 5. Yeah. There was a short, like under the bed type one, and then 4 big totes. Just all vintage Snoopy. But I need to get to it.
Maybe right after this video we'll go get it.
Maybe right after, yeah.
She told me she's going to get it all in one video. I don't think there's a way that's going to happen.
Last few. Look how cute. It's very light, like it's foam inside, but it is that felted wool. No idea. I'm pretty sure I have recently listed something else that was like decoration that was felted wool. If this can become a lot, that's what I'll do with it. Otherwise, I may just list it for, you know, $8 to $10. See what happens.
Is it an Easter decoration?
I think so, like an Easter tree. Look, here's the other one. I did find it. So I'm hoping to list it maybe like 20 bucks for the 2. 25, somewhere in there. Cute. Oh, bunnies by the bay. Little bunnies. It says Peekaboo. It's a chime ball. No clue. No clue, but look how cute those are. Probably, Bunnies by the Bay just doesn't sell very well. It sells for me, just not for a whole lot. Let's say $12 to $15. Look how cute. It is parachute material. I know I say this every time I show something like this. Not Puffalump unless it is Fisher Price, and this one is not. Got the jelly beans, got the sunglasses, got a visor. I'm hoping $20, $25 for it. Didn't have a brand on it at all. Just a bunch of info. Love it. This is Commonwealth. Oh, probably should have made sounds, but no longer does. Kind of has that, kind of looks like a terry cloth. I think somebody else referred to this at like chenille or something. Since it needs a bath and it's not working, I'll probably just throw it in the wash. We'll see. Probably going to be bread and butter though. And then my favorite little find so far in this bag, and the last thing I'll show. Oh, look, she's losing her drawers. That's the bad thing about these vintage doll clothes that had elastic in them. A lot of times it has stretched out. But this is Hug-a-Bunch. I think they're by Kenner. Yeah, Kenner, 1985. Her name was Precious Hugs. Look, she also had her little baby with her, which is a added bonus for when I list it. In the past, I've gotten about $50 for the 2. So, you know, it's been a little while since I found one and did comps that I can actually remember. This is a problem, though. I'll pull them up, but yeah, it's not going to stay, oops, at all. But I'm hoping $40 to $50 for the two of them. Very, very cute.
Now, the little one you already pulled out, right?
Yeah, it was sitting over here waiting for me to find her. Funny thing is I just happened to notice it on the shelf right before we started this video, and then here she came out of the bag. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. I've still got enough in just this one bag for another video, and then I've got another small bag. So probably 2 more videos at least for the Connecticut bags, and then we'll move on to the St. Louis bags and the Snoopy lot that I've got to get to because it's huge, huge lot. But project because it was stored in a garage uncovered for a very, very, very long time. So a lot of them are dusty, dirty, possibly stained.
But you couldn't pass it up.
I couldn't pass it up. So.
And I bought a little box of goodies there too.
You did. So yeah, it was one of those, we weren't anticipating spending that much money, and we went digging for quarters and nickels and dimes to finish paying for it.
We were on the way to the bank to get more money, and this was a random yard sale. It was one of the bonus yard sales that we didn't know was there.
Yeah, so we paid up. We paid up for the 5, but I think it's going to be well worth it. But project. All right, get to work, y'all. Bye.